What if I were to tell you, hey, log on to this website and submit a quick application? If you do, I will literally hand you $1,000 and let you be on your way. You'll never have to repay me and it's completely yours. Well, there's a brand new interim bill that will allow many of you guys to do exactly that. So crazy new update on a $484 billion interim bill, which was passed by the Senate. This means that the bill will probably be approved by the House on Thursday, with President Trump signing on Friday. This new bill includes a ton of extra money for small business loans, which will affect many of you guys. Now you might be thinking, I don't have a small business, I just work for myself, I'm self-employed. Well guys, if you make any sort of money on your own, like a side hustle, or pretty much anything where you're making money independently, then this is actually considered a small business by the federal government. The small business is you, and you are an employee of your own company. Make sure to watch this video all the way to the end because there's a good chance that this bill will put free money into your pocket. So I will be showing you guys exactly how to do it. One of the best programs out there when this whole pandemic started was the EIDL Economic Injury Disaster Loan. It provided up to $10,000 to small businesses of free grant money. All they had to do was literally just apply and they would get the money within 3 days. It was like walking up to a bank, them asking you if you had a small business, you saying yes, and I have this many employees, and then them giving you $1,000 per employee. If you didn't have any actual employees, but you worked for yourself, then you count as your employee and you would get $1,000. So pretty much everyone that I knew who had a side hustle or a small business got free money. And let me tell you, it was the easiest money to get. So unfortunately, the EIDL fund actually ran out of money about 1 week ago. If you go to their website, covid19relief.sba.gov, you'll see on the front page that there is a notice saying lapse in appropriations. In other words, this means that there's just no more funding in the program and now you are not actually allowed to apply. This website directly says SBA is unable to accept new applications at this time for the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. So this sucks for people who actually haven't applied for this EIDL grant yet, but here is where this new interim bill comes in. This new bill provides $60 billion to the EIDL fund, which is aimed to quickly deliver fast grants and loans to small businesses. More specifically, right now the program is going to allocate $50 billion to actual loans and $10 billion for these grants. Now these grants is where we want to focus on because grants are free money and they don't need to be paid back. Whereas loans, you will have to pay them back. So essentially the government has been like, all right, we will give small businesses, people who have side hustles, who have their own businesses, $10 billion more dollars. And this would double the amount of money that was given out in EIDL grants because before, from the last stimulus bill, this also provided $10 billion of funds. But as we can see, those funds ran out. So now there is a total of $20 billion. So now when can you go back to this website and actually apply for your EIDL grant? Well, with the Senate approving this bill on Tuesday, April 21st, and the House expected to approve this bill on Thursday, April 23rd. This means that President Trump will sign on Friday, and he's actually already tweeted that he will sign this bill. This means that this website should go live on Sunday or Monday. When this website does go live again, you won't see this notice saying that there are no more funds. In fact, it will actually allow you to apply. So get ready, be on the lookout for new updates about this bill because once it passes, people are gonna start to apply for this grant and we do expect it to run out in not too long. So unless there is another round of funding for this program, another stimulus plan that is signed into effect, this could be your last chance to actually get this free grant money. Now, this program also provides an additional $310 billion for the Paycheck Protection Program. $250 billion of this will be given out to small businesses who apply for these 100% forgivable loans. So yes, if you are self-employed or you are an independent contractor, you'd actually be able to apply for these PPP loans yourself. You don't need to have a company that is incorporated as an LLC or S Corp or anything like that. In fact, you just need to be a sole proprietor in order to qualify for this PPP money. And I've made other videos showing you exactly how to apply for a PPP loan as a self-employed or independent contractor, but up to 100% of this loan can be forgiven if you spend it on eligible expenses such as rent, utilities, and payroll costs. Now, Now, like I said before, $310 billion was added to the PPP program, and $250 billion of that was going to actual PPP loans. The other $60 billion is actually for smaller banks and credit unions. This gives them access to money that was originally a bit harder to get since they were smaller banks. In addition, we're seeing the $60 billion for EIDL that I already went over, $75 billion going to hospitals, and $25 billion going to further testing. It's great because most of this $484 billion bill actually does go to small businesses rather than large corporations like the first stimulus bill. It's almost as large as the $349 billion allocated in the first stimulus bill to small businesses. So yes, Trump has already tweeted that he will accept this bill and he will sign it. So unless anything crazy happens in the next few days, we should expect this bill to go into effect by the end of this week. The moment the site goes live, I urge you guys to submit an application. It's really fast to get this free money. If you work for yourself or you have a small business, this can be the easiest free money you could ever get in your life. So guys, we will see a ton of updates in the next few days. So make sure to subscribe so I can update you guys when this goes into effect and when you can actually start to apply for this free grant money. Also, if you found some value in this video, it'd be awesome if you could hit that like button because each like helps share this video with more and more people. Share this with a friend if you think that they would benefit from this EIDL grant, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.